Yo! We're back. Of course, gotta see what's the right music level. Great stuff. Hey man, what's up everyone? We're back. We're excited. And we're going back to Victor's. I keep saying it. I don't think I will ever say it right. We're going back to Satisfactory today. Where we'll be, I don't know, doing, I think, steel. Like, I mean, we've been saying we're going to do steel for a while now, but I think we might actually be almost ready. Like, we did the hard drives, and actually I got a little treat for you today. So if you guys stay tuned, I'll last stream we did like collect 15 hard drives or something. I forgot the first couple of hard drives to do this, but I kind of took a picture of the choices I got and which one I chose, and also related for post on Reddit. So I want to do that, see how that goes, and yeah, I'm excited. We got a bunch of new recipes, and I feel like a lot of what we did so far is a little strange right now, especially with the new recipes. But then again, we just have to make the most out of it. So, I'm thinking right now, I know there's like a couple of recipes that require like a lot more input on the assemblers, but I'm not sure if you can actually use the same input on the assemblers. Anyway, I'll figure that one out later. How's your guys' day? Today my sister came over, so we had to discuss what we're going to do with Christmas, and I'll promise you that before Christmas, I'll let everyone know what's going to happen during Christmas. Actually, I want to stream at least a little bit, but for sure there's like an alternative schedule during the Christmas times. So I'm excited for that. Maybe I'll stream a little bit earlier. Also leaning into a probable schedule change coming up for 2021. Especially, you know, since I got a lot more free time, but I also want to do like a little more. I want to take one day off from the streaming schedule, because right now we're streaming 5 days a week. I think it's a little too much, and I kind of want to fill it with like a little more quality content. It's not about the quantity. You can like stream for how many days you want, but if you're not delivering on quality, then yeah, what's the point, right? So that's my plan, and I'm actually also very excited for the next time we start up RimWorld, because that will be Wednesday, and I've been looking at the replay, and it's very nice, very nice. Really getting excited for that. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get back into it. And actually, before we get back into it, I hope this is not going to show up great on the screen, but I can go over the choices a little bit. Hello? Hello? This is choice 1. Also a good reminder for me. So we got a compacted steel, compacted coal, I should say. We got the fused quick wire, which I think will be very good. The steel rods, apparently, that was like, I saw a lot of people on the Reddits saying that they actually really prefer the steel rods, but yeah, I don't know. I took actually a lot of recipes that require water into like pure copper ingots. So I mean, in the end, I think this is a great value, but you know, I'll still have to look for this. Here again, I wanted to get the pure copper. This I was calculating a little bit, and actually the materials is higher, but also the output is significantly increased. So the cost, but then again, also the other two were not great, even though I think I took this one later on. Yeah, here we go, because look at this. It's not the greatest. Especially for concrete. Like, I don't know if it comes back into one of the major recipes in the end. But right now we don't really need like a major source for concrete. So we have a couple of factories or all small little huts that are purely focused on concrete, right? So we might as well use that. This one I really like. Also, I think we also choose that one. Yeah, here we go. Just to get the tad a little bit more, but then again, I don't know if I want that, because it's like 4 ores for 5 materials, and I think with the water we can get more out of it, but we'll have to see. How much water is the pump actually giving us? Satisfactory pump. Let's see. So we don't have the Mark II pump yet, or do we? Length, width, whatever. How much do you pump? I can apply maximum head lift of 20 meters, allows fluids transport of 20 meters. So space. This is not the right one. Oh, but this is the pump. What was it again? Not. Fluids, water extractor. How much do you give? Pipe, length, width, whatever. I don't really care. Output with a 10 meter head lift is recommended. It doesn't say, does it? Probably says somewhere. Overclocking, 100% is 20. Water extractors can overclock using power shots at a water extractor produces exactly as much flow as a. Okay. That means we get one. Oh, that's the energy usage. Ah, here. Power shorts per extractor. So 3 output, so it's like 120. That's what I was looking for. And that's a lot of water, honestly. But that's gonna be good, because Not this one. I thought this would be valuable, but I guess. Oh, I like this one. So I don't know if this was the compacted coal or not, but get more steel. Ignore that. But to make more steel, that's always going to be important. Alright, done with the talking. Let's get into game. Cool. Also, I'm a bit later today. Welcome back, Freckles. So excuse me for that, for the late. And before we also do this, let's get this to the satisfactory map. All right. Let's see, date modified. I think this is the latest one. Is it? Perhaps? Oh yeah. I see a lot of the things already got taken, so that's good. Also, let's building list, fog of war. We don't really need that. What's this? Beacons and towers. Nah. Nah. Nah, we definitely don't need this. We did some building right here just to cross terrain. And we got a nice few of hard drives, which is good. I always like this better. Lizard Doggo, I'm gonna forget about you. So if I would need some more hard drives, where should I go? I don't know. I actually wonder, because right now I am only getting recipes that I am able to like use. Or actually no, I'm not. Well, technically I am, sort of. But for example, the deserts, there are a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot. It's quite easy to get there, isn't it? So what did we see? That this area, it's like a very high altitude. And especially around this area where it was super difficult to get over this wall. And quite dangerous, honestly. But I don't think we want to hunt for more hard drives this episode. And if so, supercomputers, super quantum computers. Okay, this is like high tier area. I feel like if we would want to get some more stuff, then we would go like 12 screws to like a starting area, which is not hard to get to. It's just running down the beach. But you know, it would be better if we could get like a car for that and just cruise around. 20 megawatts crystal oscillators, we don't have that. And I wonder, this one is apparently extremely powerful. The radio control units, I also don't know about that one. Modular frames, AI limiters. Oh, and power. Motors and power. Some power, modular frames. So this area, I like, let's see, modular frames. The quick wire, we don't have it yet, but this area is very, very doable. Yeah, great. Let's see. Great. Let's see here. Should we look here? So it doesn't really matter, right? It just gives us 3, right? No, it gives us 5. This gives us 2. So 1, 2, 5. Okay, now I see why the purple ones are important. And we haven't been using these yet, because I just don't know what I would use it for. And I also feel like we need to redesign the power plant. I don't know if I'm gonna just completely tear it down, but I don't like the head lift. So I would rather pump water and then, you know, let it flow down. 69, hey. Yeah, boy. 89, ruined. That's fine. Today is day 20, this is 22, 20. Oh. Oh, some nice presents everywhere. Wait, we do have the card, yes. And we do need more berries, as always. There we go. So what happens if you die and the hub is gone? Or you didn't place the hub yet? That's what I wonder. I actually don't know if we should go back there, or maybe we should go to like wherever we were going to build the steel. All I know is this is pretty high up, and everything stopped. Why did things stop? What's wrong? We'll have to check. Whoa! Whoa! Nailed it. Perfect. Do 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 do. Everything is stopped. Oh, no, I see some movement. Okay. So some of these have stopped. This is everything that's going into producing the what's it called? Frames? I guess so. The lonely little window. Alright. That does mean that we have enough for... How about we just take all and then we dump some in the chest up top, so we get like a whole lot. Oh no! Ooh! Okay. When will I learn? The thing I learned so far is that I need more space than I think I do. Eight tickets. There we go. And now we need to actually make sure that we get some rotors. Although we have quite a bunch. Let's see. Production. Défendre. And that's enough for... If I pick a couple. One more. This will be enough for 10 foundries. 20 foundries. 20 is a whole lot more than 10. And we'll have to look and see. Oh god, that's a mistake. Right? We still don't know what exactly we're going to need everything for. So yeah, let's see for now. Our card is still there. Let's see, do we need to actually make a road towards the foundry place? I think so, that would be better, I think, because right now we're... So yeah, let's see how far this road goes. Oh right, of course, we don't really have it completed yet. Sort of. And then also, we don't really have anything. Damn it, I'm very unprepared. Take all. But we do have a lot of berries. No, me will fall a lot, so that's... I wonder, these things, if I make them like this and I guess flat and then down. How does he deal with that? Perfect. Calm down. Oh, is that the moth? Right over there. I think it is. Oh, he's flying so majestically. So from here, what is our plan? Is our plan to go straight to that direction? In which case, I think we'll have a sort of a split. Although, not sure how easy or difficult it's going to be. Let's see. Foundation. To hit into this thing where you might as well. Like, do we want to go over it or around it, or I don't know. So let's see, where exactly is our, that's the platform. But if we go like straight, then we end up somewhere where we potentially don't want to go to exactly. There's the flying moth. I'm actually surprised on how much of a distance we can actually see it. And of course, it's painfully obvious, like with the photographic mode, how low my graphic settings are. But honestly, we need to go like to the right anyway, so we might as well just take a hard right here. And we also have to look at, whoa! Wrong mouse button. Jesus, I gave myself a heart attack there. And this is not so much because, you know, we're going to do so much with it, but it's more because eventually we need to connect these places. Oh no. Oh, we're quite far up, aren't we? Yeah, that was a little of an oopsie. Luckily, we're still quite close to the mining spot, where I'm pretty sure there's a ladder there. Just hoping there are no like major animals in the way. Oh, almost back to full. Just from 2 berry bushes. Oh, there's a little... lizard doggo. And... oh. And a very normal flying berry plant. Oh, it's somebody's... chill out, bro. Dipping, diving, do whatever you can to escape. Oh. It's like a toxic place. No. Nice. Normal. Yeah. Wait. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Listen, guys, I'm not in the best mood. Might want to fuck off. These are not the best things to get from. Let's just do it with this. Yeah. Alright, most importantly the cup, and after that, could you guys be like good boys? Some more? That's what I thought. Boop, boop. Oh, nice. Okay. What do we have? Wow. That's also quite a nice place to build, actually. So we have to be a little bit careful with driving in the end, but shouldn't be too bad. Also, this place is probably quite accessible with the driving. And I don't exactly know how we're going to transition. Perhaps we'll just make it transition from the same blocks so that it will be on the same side, like, how do I explain this? So if I attach it to this, then the height and everything will be the same, so you don't have to worry about you know, when you're making a truck line or something like that, then you don't really have to worry about how high or how low or how anything, you know. Oh no! Whew. All right. It's costing us a good chunk of concrete. Luckily, that's not in super high demand, so I'm pretty sure last time I was here there was still like a extremely annoying badass super spider. Stinger, I believe I figured out today they were called. And they're definitely not the nicest. Okay. It's very misty here. Let's get the music back on. Yes. So we're gonna have to delete all of this. Not that it was like the biggest endeavor. I don't know how I feel about this song. I know I've heard it like 1,000 of times, but and of course I couldn't do anything better, but should we try to come here? I like that we finally see the moth. I assume it's the moth. I think most people call it the moth. But let's just go higher. Oh. Oh no. So let's see. We're up here, and what do we want? Going down into this general direction might seem actually quite nice. Although maybe we need a little headroom first. Now we go down. All right, let's delete this platform. There we go. Actually, 50 is a lot. All right, something like this. We probably want to stick a little bit above the ground here, so we might as well do something like this, and then a little bit over the land. A little bit over the sea. Oh yeah. Nice. Little ramp going down like this. All right, just one mistake. I guess commendable. And now let's think about things a whole lot, because we have a lot of funde. And actually, let's just plonk one down. We have an alternate recipe for steel. And I like it. So seeing that we sulfur, bing. We could see if we could actually get some sulfur from there, although that's a long ways away. Oh, great. Let's disable these for now. And let's see, sulfur nodes. An impure and a normal and a normal. And we are around this area. How viable are these? They're actually not too bad. Like the one on top is a little bit worse, but if we look at the recipe, is it in the smelter? No, it's not. Then the constructor. How do we make it? This one, like recipe. Where do you make these compacted coal? Assembler? Of course, assembler. So you would need 1 sulfur for each coal you have. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Maybe it is, but maybe it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not here. We have some pure sulfur nodes right there. But in general, there are a lot more coal nodes than there are sulfur nodes. So I think in general, it's not... Like, you can get some, but we probably need sulfur for other things too, so... Compacted coal isn't as useful as I hoped it would be. But I feel like it's useful for the vehicles once we get some. Also, we need to make sure that these guys... So actually I've never built like top of frames, like the miners and top of frames. Can you do it like this? Oh. So what happens? Can we do it like this? No, this doesn't really register. So we need to go one down, perhaps. Foundation. this is the clearance. It's like this. Perhaps, but we don't really have a... Excuse me. Go. I guess not, it doesn't really seem to do anything, so... maybe it is too low, and then we just build like one higher... with a less steep ramp here. What the hell? So production, miners. Oh, it is like... Nice. Oh, I like it. Lovely. Where is it? Here it is. So we make a little spot here for some quartz production. It's a little bit of an awkward incline there. And then we need to figure out how we're going to get the steel. We have a lot of stuff. But let's figure out the ratios. I think right now we want to save the sulfur for something else. And we'll figure out a different way to refuel the little trucks. Where is our... excuse me. There we go. So turn off the sulfur. We have a bunch of coal. And let's see what's the coal ratio towards the steel. So select recipes. Fortunately, we cannot use that. 3:3:2, so 1:1 ratio. It makes it a lot easier. And then the iron nodes. So traditionally you would say this would be a very good like 1 to 2, but I think we can do better because we have, where's the assembler? This one. No, not this one. What? Where's the one with the water? I don't think we have the machine yet. Yep. Equipment, parts, I think. So iron, we have this recipe. But which machine is this? I don't think we have the machine yet. Alright, let's see if we can find a machine that uses original ingredients. Tier 5, we need tier 5 for that, because we need like an oil processing machine, I think, like an oil extractor or a refinery maybe. Oh, and we don't even have that. But the recipe is dope. Oh, that's so much more iron. It's almost double the amount, but of course with a little bit more energy added to it. So we cannot count on that, honestly. Nice, but not nice enough. Making 1-to-1 and a 1-to-1 and a 1-to-1, so we can have like, let's see, we need to belt these over to these and all of these. Either that or we build like something small here and then we belt the rest over to here. So you have like two separate things you do with steel. But I don't think that would be the most beneficial. You have some extra iron, and what do you else have? Some limestone. Copper even. Deuterium is close by. Oil is sort of close? Not really. Kinda close, a little close. But it means that we have 3 pure. Back to the foundry. How much does it take in? Not this one. We need the normal 45. 45. 2 of these is 90, 3 of these is, so 4 of these is 180. And we have 3 pure, which means 360. So we don't need that many. 360 divided by 45. Math. Calc. 360 divided by 45. 8. That's it. 8. I guess. And what did we do in the other factory? I remember that last, well, I wouldn't say last time, but we're using 2 pure nodes, but I guess we improved them to Mark II instantly, and then they output a shit ton, which still makes it 16 instead of 8. But we're going to upgrade to Mark II, so we might as well go for a 16 build. Organization. We need some overview. So let's say. So there it's misty, you cannot see it, but there's a road, sort of, whatever you would consider a road. It's there, trust me. And all the resources are either coming from there, there's one coal node coming from here, somewhere, and from across the valley, so somewhere over there. So that means that I think the best output mechanism would be towards the road. And do we want to output steel? Maybe, I think so. I'm not sure, I've been wrong about many things in this game already. Maybe we want to like output certain side products aside from steel, but also output some steel, and I like the ratio. Who knows? Let's see. We have the recipe parts. We also have the advanced steel processing, so we might as well. Yeah, so this needs like, we cannot like get every. Although these are the direct components that we need, right? Like steel beams and steel pipes. Steel beams, steel pipes. Can we look what steel can be used for? Maybe we'll have to do like another search on the internet. Satisfactory steel. There are a couple of alternate recipes. Coke steel with petroleum coke. And solid steel ingots. Don't we have that one? I don't think so. That one is good. The steel, solid steel ingots. That one was really good. Although it says here the coke steel is even better. Though I don't know how you make petroleum coke. That sounds like an alternate recipe on its own. It's from the refinery, so it's ahead of our time. This is not what I'm looking for. Steel is used for multiple things. The rods, mainly beams and pipes. And then also you can make iron plates with it if you combine steel and plastic, which I don't feel like that's even worth it the slightest. And you can make empty canisters with it, and I also feel like that's not even. But you can make canisters with. Yeah, that's not worth it either. So back to steel. Basically, beams, pipes, and potentially rods. So I kind of want to save some steel for the iron rods, because it's like really nice to have an abundance of iron rods. But then so all right, let's see. There will be 3 inputs of steel and 3 inputs of coal, simply said. All 6 inputs have a capacity of 240, and these have 45. An easy calculation. 45. That's not. 40 divided by 3. Damn it. Actually, this is fine. This will make it so that nothing will get backed up and production will keep going as fast as possible. We'll just have one tier 3 belt divided into 2 machines. No, divided into 2 machines. Yes, so divided into 3 into 2. Yes, here we go. And then we'll do the same with the coal. Great. We're going very, very well. Nope. These things are like just too chunky. This is like the weight you want to lose in the summer to fit into your swimsuit. That's how these machines feels when comparing to the foundation. Look at that. Couldn't they made it like just a little smaller or just a little wider? Then we can like, you see the width is fine, right? You can just do a little bit extra, but oh, I'm complaining so much. I love it. And we placed one. Maybe we'll do them by pair. I think that's a good. So let's see the foundries. Well, if we. So if we do like one like so, and then it is horribly misaligned. I'm actually nerding out about this. So foundry. Oof. Okay. Then let's see. Seems like appropriate. And we probably just need a whole lot of concrete. See, we can remove this. Also, this is my platform. They never learn. Somewhere I should have some concrete, and here it is. Let's see. Take all. And actually, that will make things a lot nicer for dividing, because then we can just divide the factory into a couple of these for, you know, beams, pipes, and plates, right? So we have one belt that's dividing into 3, so 6 machines each per subcategory. So I guess one subcategory is pure steel, so we don't really need like a different subcategory for that. Although we might actually use rods, although let's see. Parts, if we have the iron rods. We don't have it. Have the recipe yet. But anyway, it's 1 steel for 4 rods. So it might still be more efficient to transport the steel around instead of the rods. Oh, we are going to need such a large platform here. Not even ashamed of this. I still haven't figured out how to build nicely in this game. I'm trying sometimes, but if I look at like other people's creations, I get very, very, very jealous. I'm like, how? Looks so nice. And mine mostly looks like a square. Oh, okay, I see. So we already made it across with only... Okay. Let's say my factories are a little bit larger than I always imagined them to be. Also, I saw a really, really neat... And actually, we can actually do that. If we run most of the resources from below, there's some huge potential. So I'm not sure how we're going to do that. But they can be combined. Like everything here can be combined, right? In the end, we need a splitter. But we'll figure it out. Production, foundry. And then we just continue like this. Or actually do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's keep it like this. Or actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, yes, like this. Because this would be one pure copper. And then alright, iron is always coming from the back, so if we can do copper from below, or sort of from below, I don't know how to do this. I saw this somewhere. It looks super fancy. We have a splitter here. Okay, that looks nice. Special. Alright, close, close, close. And then we have the splitter, and we'll do it like this. We need it to be in the middle. Is this the middle? Where are you? Yeah, that's the middle. Okay, this works. And then we need some some extra rows. Oh, okay, that's a little sketchy. Let's see. We need more space. So can we fill this with anything? Like glass? No. And how do people normally do this? I guess they just leave this other part. Leave it out. But I feel like, I mean, I'm overthinking this just a little bit, but let's see if we have number 5, if we do it like so. What did I say about coming here? I feel like this guy could like mess me up so bad. But he's just like a vegetarian, so he doesn't really care. Yeah, I like this. Is this even? Yeah. Sort of. Wherever we want the resources coming in from. We'll have to see. But that doesn't really matter. Alright. Then let's copy this for everywhere. Nice. Nice. And then nice. Oh. And there we go. So now we hook this up. Oh, I feel like today was very necessary to make some actual progress. Whoa, and this is going down so deep. So we have a layer below. Like if I have the foundation. The question is, how much space do we need? Right here. And no! Oh, that's so far away. No. Where's our little truck? So I feel like the truck is still somewhere on the road. I can't believe I just fell there. Okay, and I'm pretty sure the truck, or well, the calling it a truck, it's like the mini factory cart. And I really want to get the trucks rolling, but I feel like I can only do that with steel rolling. All right, let's see. The vehicle seems to be closer. I'm just hoping it's closer. There it is. I knew I remembered correctly. Now we just have to make sure we don't drive off. That's not good. Oh, I ate too much today. But food was good, so can't complain. This is a lot nicer, but still. Let's see. Yes, still watching. It's not recording. I don't know what it will do if we actually start recording. Maybe we'll record, but you know, cannot record with someone inside, so. Immediate destruction? Wait, what? There's no way. Immediate destruction. I thought these things were invincible. I've jumped off of so many things with them. Well, I learned something new today. I mean, I'm learning a lot of new stuff every day I'm playing this game, so not surprised with that, but this one was one of the cases where you had to feel it. I'm gonna make the big ass power plant like a level lower than the waterfall. Let's see. This is a very, very strange rock formation. And already some unpleasant surprises. I can't really call them surprises. Chill out. Oh god. I guess these things, they don't de-aggro. Maybe they do. Very nice. Or I don't think they did. They just lost sight of me because I went over that little ridge. Boom. How? And this water is so good for a lot of refinery. Oh man. Maybe it landed in the water and that's why it's, well. That's just me being optimistic. My crate is here. What else do we need? Perhaps this is more useful. Oh boy. Where did we leave off? We were working on... We were seeing if we could go like 1 below, or maybe we would have to go 2 below. Maybe 1.5. That suits better, then why not? But here is already the pole, so that's actually very nicely, neatly nearby. And actually these thick slabs are taking up so much space, I'm not even sure why I'm using these. Like, if we use the foundation like so, it's not too thin. Alright, so this is like the maximum. And so if we extend this out, I think we can also reach the maximum here. So if we do something like bada bang bada boom. These lifts going down here, then they fit neatly one below one another. It's going to get a little bit awkward with input, because you know the walls are not... I guess one goes up and one goes down. I guess it's not that difficult. But there are like 3 inputs, and I feel like most of them should be here. Although this is just the directly below and above, right? So we don't have to worry about it right here. Oh boy. We don't have enough concrete. Okay, great. So... So I feel like we could do coal from this way and the side. Where is the coal? It's all the way over there, so... And honestly, they don't even really interact, right? So they can both go like to the same level. Let's grab some concrete and finish this. And we're gonna cover that up anyway, so doesn't really matter how it looks as long as it's a little spacious. Oh. This time it had some time to... Jesus, these gaps are so dangerous. There we go. If we have walls, then how would that work? Ah, that's really shitty. Like foundation. Okay, I'll worry about it later. Actually, you know what? They would never need to intersect. And so... sometimes it lags just a little bit, but you know, that's fine. Yeah, I think those are the same level. Although, are they? Kind of, I guess. Yeah. Oh man, I like this. Is this going up? No, I don't think so. Mark II belts. Getting 240 in, we're splitting that into 3, and then that means that we're getting like 80 to each side. Also, why is this the other way around? Oh no, top is the correct way. And now we need to figure out what we're gonna do on the other side. I mean, we're gonna do the same thing, but and I actually like that more. So I'm gonna delete that. 5 splitter. Nice! This would actually mean that we would have part of it working, although where do we get the iron from? Who knows? I guess somewhere around there, because otherwise we're gonna have some kind of weird zigzag going on with the iron. First things first, we need to actually quote-unquote test things. We don't really, but you know, how about we just let things run for a little bit? Because we need actually some steel to also make the tier 3 belts, which are going to make things a lot easier. And that's actually meh. I'm a little bit annoyed now how much time I spent. I heard a monster somewhere. Someone challenging me. Like I spent a crazy amount of time on designing the other factory to make everything fit, but like, you have space enough, why don't just make it bigger? Just lay it out. Something isn't good enough anymore. Just make a new one. I think we have to go one more up, or here is already like one of these things. Let's make 2. Okay. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I wonder if it's calculated, the damage is calculated on the distance you're falling, the speed, or like, oh, little guy there. So the flying thing. What will be his goal? I'm not sure if I would call it a goal. What would be his success story? Because obviously he has some fun flying, but you know, you cannot live off of flying, although some people can. pilots, for example. So this part really doesn't need to be complicated. I'm just gonna go on top of it so it's actually as the least amount of complicated as possible. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Right, so we have a little room here to connect all of these, and this is the only, like, this is the maximum depth. Which means that if we add like one of these, we grab a wall with one hole. Delete this part. Add it like this, then I think we managed to at least the input. And then we can like, obviously we can either go up with the output, like maybe we'll all have it like an upward flow type of thing. Let's see, no. Very satisfactory. There we go. Yeah, we can actually like build it out already to this side. Not even, there. Like 1, 2, I think there are 4. Like, there's one more and maybe that one. Let's see. Yeah. So we will see. It doesn't really matter that much. I'm not sure. I guess we want to get them inside of the factory as fast as possible. So if we build like so. Kind of ruins this part, but it's like the base level, so it doesn't really matter that much. And then we do need to like do this annoying part where we have to and for now this is tier 2, Mark 2, but we're going to upgrade to Mark 3 as soon as possible. And actually, this is the wrong one, because we just said we're going to get it from this side, and I think the last one we will get it from that side, because let's see, iron. Yeah, this one, but also, can we do it again? Like somewhere up there? There. There. Oh, it's quite far away. Et voilà. No. Actually, we need this one. And let's see. This fits all the way. That one can stay. Nation. Let's make it one of these lower ones for now, and later on we're just gonna make a ladder to get up and down. Also, I have to figure out how am I going to get okay, not this way. I did not miss you all this time. I know we haven't seen each other for that much. But nope. Alright, here seems to be a good place for the iron. This one is already pure. There's already two pure ones, and I think we only have one working. Production Mark 1 miner. I'll need to go somewhere that way. Oh, okay. Do we really mind that it's clipping there? I don't think so. Not helping that it's like this misty somehow. Okay, we gotta be careful of that though. Let's see. Help. Let's see. Alright, these guys are pure, I'm pretty sure. Production, minor. Here's one. Come on. Snap. Okay. Alright, that's good. So basically if we have like one of these right here. We can build some walls and we can go on the outside of these walls. Wow. Would we fall off if we go up there? I hope not. Oh, what's this here? Nothing. There's more iron here. Jesus, there's so much iron here. Not a pure one. Sure. I'm pretty sure I built this so I could actually build like a whole foundation already, but I don't think that's the best plan. Like, how about we fix the factory and build the foundation around it? All right. What would be the outside or the inside view? Oh. Kind of like that. Let's do it one-on-one. Okay, here it's a little bit awkward. Why does it always have to be like this? Okay. It looks extremely clean. Okay, keep in mind there's going to be a belt running on this side somewhere. Also, let's see, I think this one is a little bit more directional. Or does this look like exactly the same? Yeah, it does. Let's see. Nope. That's the same. So let's stick with this one. I like that one, especially for this place. Uh-huh. Logistics, and we have a mounted one. Uh-huh. Logistics, and then we have the mounted wall here, and then if we do it like so, that looks quite solid. Maybe something like this. I don't know. So this is not 1 meter thick. Like, either I'm super tall, okay, that's not too bad. I thought it would be far more intrusive to the... Interesting. And this means we can actually turn everything on and see if it works. I mean, it does work, of course. Oh. Some connection is missing here. Alright, let's use the map. Wire is too long? Suddenly? They remove something? Or is it just going above? I don't think it's going... Okay. Sure, and there it splits up. Okay. Boy. And of course, we don't have any... Oh, this is such a steep hill. We don't have the power yet within the factory. So we might actually... We could use that. Coal is already backed up. Walls. Okay, this looks clean. Although it does clip there a little bit. And there it comes. Our first little batch, which we need to process into a multiple of goods. And this is actually relatively easy. I want to be careful with that word. You guys didn't hear that? Production. Alright, let's build a couple of these. Because we definitely need to get rid of some of the requires 60 per minute. That's quite a amount. So if we combine 2 and then we split into 3, then we have 30, so we can combine 2 again to... That's a whole mess. Let's see, how about this one? 30. So we can say, well, 2 days make one of these and 2 of these. How about we do that for now? I don't know what kind of ratios we actually need. So merger. Actually, 5. It's a nice ratio here. Then we need to, let's see, merger again here. Can we do it like this? No. Okay. This one is producing 15 parts per minute and this one 20, so we're getting a little bit more. But that's an actual beautiful ratio. Especially if we could maintain it. So the input is not quite enough to actually maintain this, but that's also part of why we were having the oh, this feels good. All right, let's make a very long trip. actually, before we do that, organization. We want to store these two. $20 per minute. Alright, let's just hook all of these up, honestly. Because why shouldn't we? Okay. Splitter, merger, splitter. It's a little weird construction, although it just works. Just like so. Five. And none of these need to be. That's so great. Oh. First, we have the constructors. Nice, very nice. And we can just keep doing it like this. The weird part is this part, of course, but you know, does anyone really matter? And in fact, actually, this is not even necessary. You can just do it like normally. It's just gonna automatically balance itself, right? Well, it actually isn't, because the input is not completely. So I would like to have these things a little bit more centralized. What if we put it like out here? So we have these one here. And one here. Oh wow. I didn't expect that to happen. And then another merger, like somewhere like this. This is just to make it work for now. Really? Out of everything? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It has some very good prospects. Uh-huh. That's all we needed. Great. Wait, which one is steel and which one is there? So this one has the beams. This one beams. Okay. Oh, of course, power. Okay, 18 left. Are we good? Of course, this is by no means a permanent solution. Alright, we already have over 100 pipes. Let's see if we can actually do something with that. Oh. I'm actually considering moving the hub to a different place. Oh damn, time is flying. Absolutely crazy. But I start a little bit later, so I might as well go on a little bit longer. And just to fix the steel. Well, fix. Get something a little bit better going. So I feel like that wasn't such a bad. Out of all the places, this wasn't such a bad place to actually fall. No one saw. This just looks cool. Oh! Nice. Yeah, I kind of like the design of the. I mean, I guess it's right now it's just ore bus. I definitely do need to move the hub because right now it's in the middle of nowhere, not doing anything. So, how is this damage calculation? That's alright. So it's a little bit more of a gamble now. Maybe you get damage, maybe you don't. All right. I feel like this should be the first one that we're going to research. We need both actually. And then we need to set up this automation part. These two can be done without the encased ones. And we need the encased ones, and I actually think we got that. Yeah, we got the encased ones. Strangely enough. That's extremely close. Just having a look at the others, this is 300, so 500 in total. So we need mostly the pipes. So I think if we can deactivate one of the beams, then we can actually complete the pipes within no time. No time at all. Okay, just ate the last little bits. Actually light, we have 2 more. One of them requires some of these, and one of them also requires some rotors. Oh, nice. Alright, let's first get the rotors. I'm not sure how many extra. I think it was 200 in total. Why is the milestone not showing? And then we need 500 pipes, and that's pretty much it. Because the other stuff is like concrete and, you know, bullshit. Wires, I feel like. Oh, and then 16 foundries should be enough. No. Oh boy. And then we might as well just print tickets. Or maybe not actually. How many tickets do we have? 11. We need to get to 200 rotors, I think. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with this top floor. I feel like even actually this top floor is pretty good. Although maybe the plate nah. Like, how can you more easily make plates? It's just a little bit of iron. It's only maybe the rotor recipe is like a little different. And of course, having done this, we are not going to have enough rotors for the other machines, so just gonna delete it from here. Can I jam a box here in between? Nice. And that should help. Majority of the things we want, we are actually already have. So how about we just print it out? Let's see. Whoa! Let's see what we can do with these tickets. My factory is like the least Christmassy factory out there. Well, next week is Christmas. Which is a little bit of a shame. Let's see. We have 11. Probably want this. The wall hole. That's if we put everything like this in there, then we don't have enough. But if we put it like this, I think. Oh no. Remove. Okay, let's do it like this. Then we have exactly 11. Which means the only things that's left, vehicles, this one, and actual walls, which is 4 and 7. So there's 2 tickets left. And then of course you can get equipment things, but you know, who cares about that? Hyperspeed. There we go. Hey, la, 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 la. How would I just make it into the corners? Like, do it just a little bit so I can... I wouldn't say more easily take the corners, but with less risk take the corners. Whoa. Alright, there's our big ass platform. I do feel like we're speeding up quite significantly in the progression department. There we have it. Oh, take all. Take all, that's more than 500. A lot more. Damn. Do. Do. Woo! Oh yeah. And then we can actually start looking at the elevator. And so there's like a nice open little spot right here. Maybe if there's no like minables here, then we could actually, but we might as well. Oh, actually it's covered with toxins, so never mind. I was thinking about reallocating the space elevator, but you know, that might not be the smartest idea. Nice. Oh, okay. Still alive. So what I feel like might end up happening is that maybe not. I'm not sure, but we might just make like a train stop here to collect all the ores or refined materials, whether it be ores or the iron ingots. Kind of depends. And just build like a train stop there. We're actually producing so fast the steel parts. I Can't even imagine if we are going to double that. Ooh. Amazing. There it is. I don't have space for it. What do you mean? It should be the first place. Nice.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Cannot put anything in yet. What do we need? We need 3 stacks of the bam ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba. Was the wires or was it? Pretty sure it was something. Right. Yes, we would like that. This is the Hypertubes one. No, the Hypertubes one is the. Is this one Hypertubes one? The only thing we require is 300 of the. Look at how many pipes we already have. I'm already predicting that we need a lot more pipes than we need, or beams than we need pipes. Returning in 1 minute. That's such a derpy little bird. Wonder when it's going to re-enter. 50 seconds. Ready? Oh, I'm hearing something. Ah, there he is. There we go. So that's a good amount of concrete. Some of these.
Milestone reached. Improved miner included to double extraction rates and improve efficiency of new pipelines. A collection of new, more complex parts is now available for crafting. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
It didn't launch.
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun.
think
Enjoy
it's a little
view
bit
of
bugged.
your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
Okay. Thank you, Fixit. So, we need a whole bunch of this to get started even. Let's see, how are these parts even made? Modular frames and steel, okay. So all of these are basically steel products. Feel like a lot of these are doable. But I also feel like it would be a better location for this and also the hub. Can we dismantle the hub? Oh, of course. Then we have all the scrap on the floor. Nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's find a new spot for the hub, both the hub and the space elevator. Like the space elevator for sure, because I mean it's like a lot of steel products, and I feel like right now we can actually skip a lot. Because if we actually put the space elevator down and we can go to tier 5 and 6, I think that's not even the hardest part. Because slowly we can actually go there and then, you know, upgrade whatever we have going right now. And then we can look into getting some more and advanced resources everywhere. And rebuilding that massive factory. Where I feel like right now we just don't need whatever is there, and it's also very inefficient, so. This is a shame. Oh. I think I'm hearing some spiders. Maybe they're below. Oh, you cannot hold. Oh, actually, oh, probably can, but. Yeah, I think we just need to make sure that the space elevator is getting filled up while we continue to build out our steel factory. Oh, there's a giant moth again. Is he flying away or towards us? He's flying away. Oh, and I do like the location. Can also build out the quartz. Now right there below there's a large area for the space elevator. Let's see how these are doing. So, quite nice, and Yeah, honestly, if we, for whatever reason, we need to expand, then of course this doesn't work. So how about... And I feel like we need to expand. It's at the back. Ah, yeah. Why not just build it like here somewhere? Just like... right here. We just need to cut down a couple of trees and then we're good. But before we do that, can we make some boxes? This is actually pretty cheap. Organization, storage box. Sure. Oh. You can use this for more coal these days, so you can actually like power vehicles later on very efficiently. Oh. Already build it? Okay, we can build it here. What does it cost? Concrete plates and rods. Oh wait. Yes. Really, bro? Trying to work here. Now, little boy is in the way. Shoo. There we go. It's a little floaty. Or not. That base. I don't understand this part actually. So the strange thing is that, you know, we're on a planet with lower gravity, right? So this part is not even extremely weird. It might be somewhat plausible. I want to be very cautious with what I'm saying here. Well, actually, like, let's say it like this. I'm hoping this is possible because right now we're on like a lower gravity planet, whatever planet this is, and you know, space elevators are these fancy, little, extremely speculated about pieces of engineering that, you know, we don't know if that's possible. Also, we haven't checked the materials. I feel like we need like a lot of materials, but I don't. We might as well. Oh, not finishing my sentences again. We might as well get like a lot of everything. But I feel like that for right now, that's not going to be an option anyway. My vision with that place is already ruined. But I'm hoping that this will be the last trip towards that area, so. But it wouldn't, because there's still not the concrete, but the wires, because that's the only place that we make wires. Although there's like another place very close by that we can use. And now we actually have the tech to actually funnel it into 6 different kinds of machines and pump out like crazy amount of wires. So if we want to do that for a little bit, then yeah, that's fine too. Because it's like 8 wires and some pipes, or 8 wires and some beams, I'm not sure. Wow. Hello? I think it would be best to get up here. Yeah, below there is definitely like a cave system. Bum, bum. All right. So apparently it's always pointing like a very specific direction. this thing stops extremely fast. Oh. I need to pee. Pretty sure one was the modular frames with them. We have some modular frames, but not a lot. And then I actually don't know, because I think there was already some stuff in there. Stuff those nuts in your face. Oh, and the MAM is also here, so maybe we can actually also place that somewhere else. Something that we can actually remove is this part. I mean, Caterium ore is nice, but not that nice. What is the stuff that we can already make? Like, for example, modular frames. Probably also unnecessary. 2 of those are not gonna help anyone. So which one could we potentially take? None of these. Then what are the most important items that we could potentially take? This is not helping, is it? I guess the biofuel. Actually, let's just dump the biofuel. If at some point in our lives we'll get like a car, like a big one, like a SUV. Or maybe just a truck, and then we just load everything up and then bring it back. I also don't need those. Two quantum computers. Does that mean we can actually open up one of the super rare ones? And I actually wonder, because I saw a post that you could actually obtain all the materials if you really? Also, actually, let's get back a little bit. Because we probably want to load up on a lot of cables. Copper wire. I know we said that we can actually make some. But it might be better to actually stack up on a lot of them. So there's these frameworks. I'm really curious on where this game is going to go eventually. There's so much potential actually, if you think about it. Oh. Okay. Because it took 8 of them. So this is too much. This is overkill. Overkill is barely enough. And I feel like we did overkill on the other factory at the wrong time. Would it be possible to actually make one of these? So looking at it, it's just like a foldable cube, right? And that shouldn't be too much of an issue. The side of it, the little bumper, I think that's like the main frame, as in, you know, that holds everything together. And the rest of it should be doable. Also, I kind of wish that they wouldn't just slap meters where there should be feet clearly. Whoa. Excuse me. Because they say the height is like of one of these blocks is 4 meters. That was a tight corner. And like the square is like 8 by 8, and that's not 8 by 8. So I kind of wish that they would just adjust the values, maybe half it. I think halving it would be fair. Because if you would half it, then it would be 2 meters, and 2 meters is almost as high as the person actually is, right? And that's fair. You know, it might be a smaller girl or guy, but right now, the character is, you know, over 3 meters, which is just bullshit. I regret it already. Oh! Nice. Perfect. We cannot. Of course we cannot. The hub. All right. Let's see. Automated wiring. I think I brought the wrong stuff. Or not. Alright, it's getting late and I need to go. So, next time we'll just make sure Space Elevator is getting fed its materials, and yeah, I guess then we're good to go. Thanks everyone for watching, thank you for following the stream, supporting the stream, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a good night, and yeah, if you're not dropping in anytime before Christmas, which I can imagine, then already Happy Christmas. Or Merry Christmas. Wow, I was like, that doesn't really sound right. But, you know, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on what my schedule is going to be next week. I'll make sure I'll get the right amount of days in. So, have a good one.